Well, shooters and reloaders out there, Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you from the hot lead zone. And this is a quick video. A lot of you know all about pressure washers and use them a lot more than I have, but they're really a miracle of modern day living, because with these devices we can clean things, thoroughly clean things like decks and concrete driveways, fences and all that kind of thing. And turns out that our wooden decks and wooden stairs need to be maintained at least every other year, even every year in some climates that are really harsh. But you've got to pressure wash the wood first before you can apply wood seal and stain sealer to your wood to keep it looking good and also to preserve and maintain it. Now the big one there happens to be a Husqvarna 3100 from Briggs & Stratton, made in the USA. The thing about that one is it's gas powered, which means you gotta get gasoline and you gotta make sure the oil level's right, and there's maintenance involved, but it's a good machine. 3100 is the model number, and that's because it generates 3100 PSI, which is a lot of power, and it puts 2.6 gallons per minute through there. It has too much power for most uses. I'm surprised there aren't any warning labels on these things because of the hazardous nature of pressure washers. So this is the Ryobi 1600 electric pressure washer, and at Home Depot it's $68 on sale during the holiday season. I really like this unit because for all the lighter work, like for the siding of the house, for windows, for decks and stairs, and light driveway duty, just grab this thing and go. And that's the way the wood looked before we started this project. We'll be doing this fence next. And so here's our fence after pressure washing. And you can get an idea. The railing there going down is the raw wood, and I did a little pass over the wood with a pressure washer from about 8 inches away, and you see what the pressure washer does to clean off all that debris that's in that wood. I didn't film the pressure washing because it's really a mess, and you see the wood is ready for the ceiling staining, and so let's go ahead and do that. Now step ladders are essential for this kind of work, and a nice tarp underneath is good, but you don't have to use a tarp like this. You can buy tarps for $2 at Home Depot or Harbor Freight. So just like shooting our guns and cleaning our guns afterwards, let me show you how easy cleanup is. It begins by getting these kits from Home Depot, and everything you need for painting is in there. It's got the pan liner. Now the pan liner is not in here because I've already used it, and it's got the big roller, the little roller, and it comes with a paintbrush, all for $11. You've got to pay $11 for a paintbrush. You get the paintbrush and all the rest of the stuff for the same $11. And cleanup begins with one of these kits. Now also make use of the box that the paint pan comes in, because you open this box up and you got thin cardboard that you can use to paint edges and not make a mess. Now use your handy utility knife. This happens to be an HDX, bought for some ridiculously little amount of money. And just cut the flaps off, and you see you can use this to paint edges without getting paint on concrete or whatever it is. Now you wouldn't want to do this for interior, of course. You want to use painter's tape. But for outdoors, this works great. Now also, if you like, you can just take the flaps off of cardboard boxes that come from your Amazon orders, all of this kind of thing. And a good tip is take your utility knife and cut. Instead of a 90-degree cut, make an angled cut, and that gives you a little narrower edge that you can use to paint an edge with. So notice one of our cardboard edgers there, paint away. And then when you're done, you pull this thing out and you got a clean edge. And here's our finished fence after the pressure washing and the stained sealing. Good for another 10 years. So here's our little mini deck, all stained and sealed after the pressure washing. So my paint station here is nothing more. This is a Costco Kirkland paper towel bag. And all we do when we're done is take our roller, put it in there. We save our roller assembly, but the paintbrush was so cheap, we just throw that away. You can clean it if you want to, and then the pen liner can go into the same bag. Didn't even get any paint on my fingers. So we save this, and we save this, and we save the roller assembly. And all of this is a throwaway, and it's clean. Now it goes without saying, of course, those of you out there who want to use the liners over again can simply wash them. It takes a lot of water, but you can certainly do that, and it saves buying another one of these liners for $2. The liner goes back and the kit's ready for the next time around, except that we've thrown away the paintbrush. But yep, if you're a reloader and shooter, you're also a do-it-yourselfer. And so here we go. From the hot lead zone, Fortune Cookie 45 LC. See you next video. Bye for now.